I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Hey there, this is Cooper, Telepathic Bunny Comics. Welcome to breakfast. At least my breakfast. That opening was weird. I went to start the stream and realized that I hadn't made my entrance or my opening yet. And so I went back and did it right quick. And while I was hurrying to do that, I was only supposed to put the effect on one part of the clip. That's the closing part of the clip, kind of like, and evidently when I hit the effect, it like did it to the whole clip. Uh, and so when I went to upload it, it usually uploads like that, and it wasn't wanting to upload. It said it's too big, and I was like, "Why is it too big?" And so I went ahead right quick. I converted it down, so it upload. And then when I played it just now, I was like, "That's why it was too big because it had the effect over the whole thing." It's morning. It's morning. I've been up since last night. Anyway, so this morning's breakfast is gonna be an oldie but a goodie. I hadn't done the McDonald's thing in a while, you know. I tell you what, man. There's two fast food drive-throughs that just amaze me and how fast and efficient they are. McDonald's is one, Chick-fil-A is the other. Chick-fil-A is a lot more pleasant. I mean, the person that handed me my stuff at McDonald's acted like they basically shoved it through the window at me, and here's your stuff. It's like, oh, okay. At least at Chick-fil-A you get it's my pleasure. I know they're all trained to say that, but I fall for it. I like it. What can I say? I'm a sucker. Uh, They do the one hash brown thing over there. Well, looks like we got one person having breakfast with me. Morning, Mr. Wookie Fever. What's up, dude? I know he's heading into work. There is one group that I forgot to say good morning to. Good morning to all the people who are watching, hate watching, basically, to find something to destroy me with. Because evidently, you guys have been playing Havoc lately and been ruining my friendships and attacking me in back rooms. So, good morning to you guys. And mahalo. Anyway. But I seriously thought about giving up this channel and, because that kind of scrutiny, nobody can really stand up to it. I've got people who are always saying, don't say this, don't say that, don't do this, don't do that. And I had to erase two of these breakfasts because I upset some people severely. Uh, I can't control that, but how I'm perceived. But evidently, I was perceived very badly, and they might have had a point. They probably did. You know, I'm not a perfect person. Matter of fact, if you take the opposite of perfect, you know, if we put perfect over here and flip the coin, I'd be on the other side. So, but God loves me anyway. So what? You know, it is what it is. But so I thought about not doing this. I thought about, you know, I've been down to streaming like one time last week. I streamed and I'm not going to kid you, my stomach was tore up just streaming because every time I've streamed lately, I've lost a friend over it, you know, or been kicked off of a show, or you know, and been told, you know, where to go. So, you know, so kind of makes you gun shy. But eventually, you know, you got back on the horse that kicked you, you know. But so I'm probably gonna start streaming again. I think it's hurt my campaign. You know, this back, you know, it's kind of like back, you know, back. I don't know what you call it, back channeling that's been going on. I mean, I got people who I thought were friends, or I thought we were like had each other's backs, that no longer, you know, no longer have anything to do with me. But you have to just decide, you know, what is my, you know, what is my culpability after that point, you know, learn your lesson and move on. And if those people decide they no longer want to walk with you, then that's their choice. And, you know, it never doesn't hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That really doesn't doesn't ever get easier, but it is what it is. Can only say I'm sorry so much, and you know, drag yourself over the coals. You know, it's like Dolly Parton said. You know, come down off the cross. Somebody else needs the wood. You know. Uh, so we're just gonna move forward. We're gonna be try to be more positive. Try to be less negative. Be less bitter. You know. Uh, I was hoping to have a trailer to show you, but my teaser trailer the other day, guy came back with it. Came back with a element of it. I'm gonna try to do it myself, best I can. But I have a script that I wrote at the beginning, and he's got this really cool thing that as soon as it gets back to me, I'm gonna assemble my own trailer. Do my best to do that. Uh, and my main trailer is being worked on right now by guys in a organization called Rare Glory. It's run by Von Klaus. He's the figurehead of it. Uh, I've seen the trailer. They showed me the rough cut of the trailer that they're making for me, and the agreement's there that I'll pay upon reception. Uh, so that's clarified. uh, anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to showing that to you guys. Um, that campaign's just kind of sitting there right now. link is in the description. But there's something I've done to promote my campaign that I'm having fun with it. But I've been accused of being too gay. Okay. Now, uh, I know the guy that is telling me I'm being too gay. Uh, he's partially, kind of joking about it, but I think there's part of him that's like, oh, yeah, you're being too gay, man. Anyway, but let me bring it up right quick. But see, there's something that I kind of made a choice early on that I was going to feature my main character. My main character happens to be 60ish looking older man, but very well uh, put together in shape older man. Maybe uncomfortably so for some people. Anyway, so let me make a folder. Let me hold on a second. Drag and drag and drag, drop. And okay. What else I need to put in here? Oh, there it is. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, I've been. This isn't too much of a spoiler. Yeah, if my internet I'm down to one eyeball, it might be. I'm probably showing this just to myself. Anyway. All right. So here, here's the first image. This is the one I had made. Supposed to be up here somewhere. There we go. All righty. So, up. What happened? It was up for a second. All right. So this is the image that has made some people uncomfortable. Anyway, but this is Iron Sides. I kind of added something myself. I did this cross later. Worked on it for a couple hours, but decided he needed one. So he's a man of faith, and that's how he's dealt with the world. Um, so I got this image, and then this one here. This is brand new. This is from Barbusco Studios, my artist and his colorist wife, and she evidently does sepia and black and white as good as she does colors. As that is incredible. Eventually, I'm planning on putting these pinups as up as a tier. People get them if they want. Um, this is like a younger Ironsides, and just it's based on is this tradition that they used to have in the '60s of doing male pinups. Now, this one's never was finished. I actually I was having him go back to the drawing board, and he kind of disappeared on me. But he was supposedly working on this. But here's two more that I was hoping to get back here. Hold on one second. All right. Now, these were probably going to be pushing the envelope a little bit. And I actually had him go back and redo that one on the right. Said it might be too, that's too tight. But anyway, that's a little, that might get me in trouble. But anyway, I was having fun with it. But so the reason why I was doing it is because there's this like most people have their characters and they're female characters, and they just like exploit the hell out of them. I mean, just exploit the hell out of them. Uh, you know, booty shots and breast shots and over the corner shots and things like that. And I'm not going to sound like a SJW, but they do have a little bit of a point. Sorry, that's a McGriddle. I forgot how thick that bread is. Anyway, so my thinking was, why not just zig when everybody else is zagging? Everybody's like, oh, here's my females, exploit. I'm not saying I don't have a female that I can't exploit. That's Switch. And if I wanted to, I could really exploit her. And I probably will. Eventually, I probably will exploit her some. But as for now, I'm just having fun with having people look at a 60-year-old looking guy. He's not 60 years old. He's well over 200. Wow, that's thick. I'm going to have to wait after stream to eat that. That's just too thick. Anyway, so all right. So I've got supposedly a couple more pinups coming. And I might make a few more. I've got I've got a really cool pinup from a guy from in Brazil, but he hasn't gotten back to me lately with any images. In fact, he kind of disappeared on a lot of people. But he's a hell of an artist. He's an incredible artist. So if he does get back to me, I will have something to show. Just gonna be less gay, I guess. Anyway, but that's down the road a little ways. But yeah, I'm not really gonna push the campaign until I get those trailers, or at least one of them, or both. Then I'm gonna start, going on shows and things like that. I think you really, at minimum, have to have a trailer before you start really promoting yourself. Uh, and I was intending to have one by May Day, but things fell through. Um, so I've been a little flat-footed with it, and but I'm about to, I think I'm about to catch up somewhat to where I intended to be. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to launch on Bancroft because I was he wants at least 100 signups, and I'm not. I'm not. I do not have 100. I have about a fifth of that right now. So I've got quite a hill to climb, and not a long time to do it. But I'm not going to give up yet. Um, Working on the campaign over Fund My Comic. Um, you, you know how I want it to look. Working on merch packages, or right now. Uh, I did get one shirt that I'll wear, when I promote, but that source resource has not turned out to be something viable. So I'm going to be looking online, maybe Teespring or somebody like that. But that's something that I'm working on. Um, I'm also working on rehabbing my image. You know, I guess I thought if you're sincere and if you just speak the truth, that there's some kind of immunity there. But the truth of the matter is, your truth might not be everybody else's truth. And so speaking the truth can get you in a lot of trouble. And it got me in a lot of trouble, and it hurt friends of mine. There's a crazy stalker that is like following my mentions and following people that I promo, and he's going after them. You know, uh, he popped up in my chat the other day just to call me loser, and then deleted it immediately so I couldn't block him. So I mean, he's a pretty clever individual, um, but that's okay. It is what it is. Uh, but he damaged the network that I was a part of. He damaged my friendship with someone who I did a lot of streaming with, and I consider a friend. And so, hold on. Trading type cards. Yes, yes. I've actually worked out a system. A tier system with my cards that you're gonna be able to like use them in a game. Uh, but that's neither here nor there. It's something in the future, but I'm working out that system. Um, I actually made a wrestling game uh, back in my 20s that I used to have parties where people would come over. They'd create their own people, and would have like wrestling, and we used to just using a six sided dice, and the system was very rudimentary, very easy to use, and a lot of people had a fun with it. I mean, you know, the everything happened really organically because you had like set like maneuvers, like special maneuvers that you know that your character could do. That's usually theme based, right? But but then you could like DM the rest of it, where if if you wanted to like do a maneuver or something like that, depending on your character, if you want to do up on the top rope maneuver, then you had a certain class of character that's big, then it would be a higher difficulty, but it'd be a higher damage, if you succeed. Um, but or if you want to do a power maneuver, if you're a smaller character, you there's certain characters you would not be able to pick up, and so it was a good system. It worked out well. Um, and I'm planning doing with cards with that. Long story short, um, but I've got two sets of teams. Got the Freedom Five, and then I got community service. The community service team, and I think the first set I'm going to put out is the Freedom Five. But that'll probably be the first set of cards because the first story's preambles is about Ironsides, and in a lot of ways it's about his team because they're involved, even though they, the first thing that happens to them is the kind of starts at the with that team already disbanded years and years ago, but then you find out that team is kind of like still active, in the world, and so that team's going to be available. That's going to be the first set of cards. It's going to be 5 cards, I think. Freedom 5 cards probably. Anyway, but yeah, some kind of trading card, and yeah, along with the pin-ups and stuff that I got planned. Um, I I do want to show you this right quick. Hold on, give me a second to bring it up. This is the cover. Um, I've already showed you you see it on the campaign, the cover A, which is the Uncle Sam homage. Uncle Sam wants you recruitment poster homage. Um, but this one is another homage. Sorry, I keep using French words, and I'm a hillbilly. Um, let's see if it'll let me bring it up. Share screen. Application. Here we go. Share. All right. And here we go. Okay. This is the cover B. It's going to be a wraparound. It's done by my really good friend Luke Stone. Um, but this is the Freedom 5 at Iwo. I just love I love the way they look. So you got Ironsides right here, young Ironsides. You got Keel Holler. You got Deadeye, Deadeye 1. There's a Deadeye 1 and there's a 2. Long story, but that's Deadeye 1. Back here is Sidewinder. He's going to really play heavily in the book. This is Black Thunder. Uh, Following the tradition of calling black characters black this, black that. Um, but we're going back to that. But he also plays a pretty heavy part. That's going to be the as soon as that gets colored, it's going to be a wraparound cover. But really happy with that one. Um, but yeah, the female representation really isn't going to be there very heavily in the first book. Uh, they're going to come in the second book in spades, but the first book is really this story of the Freedom Five and Ironsides. And anyway, so that one, I am going to have some ladies, made up, the pinups anyway. I've got some really sexy women that are going to be in the book series planned, and including a geisha ninja. Uh, named Peacock, and she's a very she's gonna be a very elegant, very scary person. But the peacock is pretty intimidating. Uh, kind of a assassin lady. But looking forward to her later on down the road. I got one called what is her name? Uh, I can't remember her name right off. I got it written down. Hold on, let me look. She's gonna be in the book later on, but she's a real interesting character. Let me see. Um, let me see. Huh. Well, I thought I had her down somewhere. Might be under villains. Let me look. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't see her. But she's kind of like a person who kind of changes her appearance. But she's not physical like Mystique. Um, she changes she changes how the light appears on her. She can change how the light hits her, and change her appearance. Which means she can also be invisible, um, if she wants to. But she's a real intriguing character, and she's gonna be in the later books. Uh, I want to call her Mirage, but that there's too many X. There's an X-Men named Mirage, so it's not gonna be that. I had a name for her, and it's written down somewhere. I'm just going to have to find it. Um, but she's going to be a real good character coming down the pike. Like I already got a character called Violence. It's this young girl who was trafficked by her parents to pay a debt, which happens in the third world, unfortunately. But she was trafficked by her parents to pay a debt, and she was kind of like not supposed to live very long because these girls don't really usually live long. Um, but she managed to find a sword that was on the wall of this compound, and the sword started talking to her and begging her to take it up. And when she took it up, uh, her soul was connected to a soul that was like trapped in the saber of a woman named Bloody Rose Annie, a piratess, as it were. Um, and she was a true captain of her own ship in Barbary pirate, and she was terrifying. She was able to hold her own with any man with a saber. As a matter of fact, she bested most men. Uh, but she had this violent reputation. Bloody Rose Annie was her name. Um, and Bloody Rose Annie McGree was the name. Um, that they just called her Bloody Annie. Bloody Rose Annie. Uh, um, but her soul's knit with this girl, and they've been like hitting white slavery rings, ever since. And she's kind of like this. She like specifically went after white slavers, trafficking young girls and and boys, I'm sure. But she can produce a saber from her body, and it cuts through anything but an innocent soul. Um, so if you're innocent, she can't cut you, but if you're not, then she can. So, oh, what's up, Will? You can never be too gay, my friend. You can never be too gay. Anyway, so that's coming down the pike. That's um, one of the commissions I was hoping was going to be made, um, was going to be ready, but not yet. But I've got, I've got those ladies that are going to be in the comic, and I guess I'll probably, especially Switch eventually. I'll start exploiting her later on, okay? But for now, I like the fact that I'm making people uncomfortable or making people question stuff. Uh, it's the whole thing about are you gay? Are you straight? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't have to defend myself or I don't have to tell anybody. Uh, because it's none of anybody's business but mine. Uh, it's not my identity. It's nobody's identity really. Hold up. Exploitation is key. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll get the exploitation of the females in there eventually. Uh, but right now I'm just having fun making people squirm a little bit. Uh, one of my friends who's a really successful campaigner in this community has one of the legendary campaigns going on right now. Um, but he told me, he says, "You're never going to sell it like that, man. It's just too gay." And hold on a second. Controversy creates cash. Yeah, it does, but it also kills your campaign too. So definitely backing off on the controversy somewhat. Uh, but yeah, so I mean, I got plans going on. I mean, one of the videos I took down was I launched my campaign while this controversy was going on, and somebody told me that it was perceived that I created that controversy to get eyes on my campaign, and so people were staying away from my campaign because of that, which is totally ridiculous to me because you know I don't see how that would benefit anything. I just don't. There's no way it was going to benefit me to do that, but evidently it was perception, so I took it down. But as soon as I get these trailers lined up, as soon as I get some other images in, I'm gonna really start campaigning and seriously. I'll probably stop by Creators Outlet because where else are you gonna go? Uh, if Will will have me if I'm not too tainted for Will. Uh, anyway, um, Bancroft, he's holding me a spot, but if I don't have 100 signups, I don't think that I'm gonna keep that spot. Uh, but I got a little while to go before I give it up. I'm not there yet. Uh, I've also got some other people that have told me that as soon as I start campaigning, they love to have me on. Um, because I had them on, and you know, um, I pushed a lot of campaigns over the course of the time I've been in this community. I don't. It's not a quid pro quo thing for with me, but you kind of hope you engendered some goodwill somewhere. Um, that maybe some of that'll be returned to me. I don't know. Um, I'm sure like one of six. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I have a shill stream myself. I know Arvid lets people on his show to shill. I think Rini Draws has one. I don't think she does it that often, though, and I don't think she does it outside the circle. Um, let's see. Just out and out shilling, shill streams. Yeah, there's not very many that just come to mind. I mean, Hojo, uh, who's one of the best campaigners I've ever seen, he made the rounds, and he was like, a lot of these streams, man, that I went on, just a few months ago, are no longer shilling for people. I guess it's a financial situation. They just don't see any value in it. They don't get subs out of it. But I mean, I do it because I want people to succeed, and getting eyes on people is still valuable. See, 80s made. Luke's got one. I have one. You have one, but that one doesn't count because that's on your own book. Bancroft, of course, and Red Valkyrie. That's you on your own book, yeah. Yeah, yeah, 80's made. He's like in the middle of the night, so he's usually when I'm going to work, so I can't really go on that one. And because of my stalker attacking Luke every chance he gets, anytime we're together, and running to Tattertail, I don't know that I can go on Luke's anytime soon until the guy gives it up, because Luke's got lawyers he's got to take care of, and right now I'm kind of poisoned, radioactive. But the Red Valkyrie, I already showed her a picture of Switch, and she likes Switch a lot, and so maybe I can get on Red Valkyrie, but you have to book her like months in advance, and so it might be in the middle of my campaign before I can get on her. Um, I should make that connection anyway, get that date settled. But I'd like to just wait till I have a trailer. Um, so I got a teaser that I'm working on right now that I think is going to be good. Um, and then I have one coming from Rare Glory, which is Von Klaus's outfit. As soon as I have that one, that one's definitely going to be one I can make some rounds with. I think that one's going to be as good as the one Hojo did, but maybe not meta, but it's going to be good. Uh, it's going to have like the animation in it and everything. So, unfortunately, I could only afford like a little over like a lot around a minute. Um, that the money that I was able to quote them wound up being coming to about a minute, so a minute and a half or something like that. So it's not gonna be very long, but it's gonna be pretty effective, I think. Simplicity sometimes better than being elaborate. So I got that. Hopefully that works out for me. I don't know. Anyway, so that's anybody got any questions over there before we go? This is just me having a breakfast sandwich and having a chat. You know, I guess I'll find out later if I pissed somebody off or if I made things worse for myself. Because there's certainly people around that are, evidently looking at everything I do. So, like, this kind of scrutiny, there's no way not to get in trouble. So I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna stream. I'm just gonna let things fall where they may. Um, just gonna try, but I'm gonna try to be more positive and not like shoot fire bullets everywhere like I was doing. Uh, try to be show a little bit more discernment, as it were. Anyway, um, so yeah, if anybody's got any more questions, anyway, let me hold on one second. Let me getting ready to head out to my surgeons. Holy crap! What kind of surgeon you going over there, man? Hello, Agent Zero. What's up, dude? Hopefully that link will work. No, that didn't work. Damn it. Heroes Con. That's in Charlotte, North Carolina. I think so. Probably not going to go there until I have something to show. But that's a hop and a skip away from me. Let me try this. Did that work? That worked. Yep, there you go. There you go. Now, constant leg problems. I hear you, man. I hear you. Goodness gracious. I know you suffer, dude. I feel for you. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to. This is the big 5-0 this year, so I'm probably gonna have to do the colonoscopy. Yay! I used to have those routinely. I'm just gonna be a fan, meet some of the creators of comics I like Billy Tucci and Dan Fraga. Oh, they're gonna be there. Okay, cool. Um, I might just have to go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me find the All right, let me show the campaign right quick. I made a change to the campaign and showed that off to right. Really. All right, here we go. All right, this is a change I made to the campaign. Now I started out with the Ironsides cover at first. Um, hold on one sec. But I decided to add the first image, which would be this one here. I decided to make that change to get you into the story, find out what happened 50 years ago. And then I made the dialogue more succinct, showed the first 100 just poster, American Bliss and Ironsides. And then I moved this to right before the button. So Ironsides Wants You is right before the recruitment poster button, the Join the Revolution. And then Fund My Comics is at the end, and then about Telepathic Bunny Comics. So that's a change I made to my campaign that I'm hoping to get me more clicks. Uh, Fire hose up the butt. Fun times. No, they just stick a big old camera up there now. I remember the lower GIs, the barium enemas. Trust me, I remember that. Uh, so I have inherited colon cancer, and for a while there, I kept the I had to routinely go and get the procedure done. So I've had more than my share. So I'm not looking forward to doing that again, but that's where I am. So Andy Smith is going to be there too, huh? Looks like it's going to be a Brofessionals unofficial reunion. I love the Brofessionals. Uh, so that's the only show. It's the only show with like the big guys that I really watch. I just enjoy their banter. I enjoy it's like Mount Rushmore having a chin wag. Got Billy Tucci, you know Graham Nolan, and Andy Smith and Aaron Lopresti, Dan Frank, and Art T. Bear. they're all like on the same panel and are just having this conversation, No, it's like, oh, you remember when Frank Miller did this, it's like, oh yeah, man, I hated that guy, and stuff like that. Just casually throw off stuff like bon mots like that, and it's just pretty astounding to watch these guys. Um, and I've had personal connections with most of the guys in that group, and they're all just top notch individuals, um, friendly as the day is long. But yeah, I may have to go. I may have to go. Yeah, professionals. Yeah, check that YouTube channel. That actually, they moved that show from channel to channel to channel. Agent Zero. Um, so that might be the last show that they did. But you really have to pay attention to all 5 channels to figure out where the bros are going to be. The 6 channels, I think 6 channels. To figure out where the bros are going to be, and they'll let you know. But I think it's every Tuesday night or something like that. Last night on Frega's channel, FYI. Yeah, I was thinking it was Tuesday night. Yeah. So yeah, you have to keep an eye out for that show, man. That's a heck of a show to just gotta absorb, Um. Anyway, so that's all I got for right now. I'm going to go ahead and take my nap for the day. Finish this sandwich up and go take a nap. Probably probably clean up pee and corridor there because my dog was acting weird a little while ago. So anyway, so if any before I go, if anybody has any questions about my campaign, about anything that you've seen today or anything I've said or um, any future plans or whatever, just go ahead and let me know. Once again, I am open to going on shows. So if anybody has a show, I think Critical Blast has got one I could go on. I know that Arvid from Crowfire Studios, he's offered me to go on his show, and when I start campaigning, um, gonna try to get on Red Valkyrie maybe. She likes my character Switch. She's really wants to do her the cross play. Uh, so Genuine Comics. What's up, my friend? There's Dave Brink. Hey, man. Good to see you. Uh, so yeah, that's going to happen. Speaking of exploiting your female character for your advantage, Perfect 10, my friend. Uh, you you can't do a better job than that, right? Uh, but she, it's like I told Dave. I was like, you know what? First Perfect 10 book, your character was pretty much naked for most of the book, and I all I could think of was that she was in jeopardy, and I was hoping she didn't get damaged, because she's just such a great character, right? Um, so that he told me that was like what he was aiming to do. So, uh, so yeah, so that's a heck of a writing job. Heck of a writing job. Plus, Powell Rodriguez draws there like nobody. He really does. Uh, I think book 3 is about to launch the campaign for that. Is that right, Dave? You about to launch Perfect 10-3? Is that about to come out? I thought I saw the other day that you were gonna have the sign up live soon, right? All right. Well, just check the chat later. I'm sure he'll respond. Um, so anyway, that's been Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. Just thought I'd have breakfast with y'all, update you on some stuff. The truth of the matter is, the premise of the show was Oh, hold on a second. No, sir. Book 3 is out for a few months, and we are working on issue 4 now. Huh. Huh. Oh, that's right. I've got book 3. Yes, I meant book 4. I meant book 4. My fault. My fault. Issue 4. I've already got book. I got book 1, 2, and 3. I had to get 2 and 3 at one time because I missed 2. Uh, so yeah, it's definitely one of my better favorite series. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Get Perfect 10 today. I think that's in sign up right now. So just pay be on Genuine Comics. Check out his Twitter or whatever. I'm sure you'll have a link to it. Anyway, so yeah. Also, as always, check Fund My Comic. The website's growing and gaining momentum. Uh, Hold on a second. Thank you, Cooper. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no problem, no problem. Love that character. Love that series. Um, and America Bliss. Every time that book comes live or is like a second chance or something. Yeah, I'm broke. You know, back some too many people. Uh, but it is what it is. I'll get a hold of it one day. I do love how she looks with iron sides. I would just say that. Um, which is my big pinup is going to be the first 100 backers that I get. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I've got for the day. But if anybody knows of any shows that I can go on, and just go ahead and leave a DM for me, or if you have a show I could go on, you're interested in this project. Um, the teaser trailer should be out very shortly. I'll start showing that around. It's I'm kind of wanting a Dark Knight teaser trailer. That teaser trailer for Dark Knight with the icon crumbling up and things like that, flying towards the camera. That's what I'm gonna go for. And all right, I already got one. Dave Brink, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll set it up. Drink with Brink. I'll have a drink with Brink. No problem. Raiden Radio. What's up, dude? Come on, man. Hey. Eudaimonia. I think I said that right. Eudaimonia. Um, I think that's my still got some copies left. If you can get a hold of them, that's it's a really unique book. It's kind of hard to. I guess it's like free verse, a free verse comic or something like that. Um, Very uniquely drawn, very uniquely written. Um, just a really unique book. I think he's been okayed to go on Kickstarter with his next um, Different Ways to Die. I think is the name of the book. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's going to be on Kickstarter shortly. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. And he's also got he's selling through a actual publisher his book Noirland. I'm sure he'll have book 2 of that one out, but get book 1 if you can. Still got my lighter from that. Um, anyway, I don't know if I'll be doing a what's the story tomorrow night. It depends on the availability of Todd. Um, but I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow night, and I'll probably do some trailers and some production work later on today when I wake up. But I don't know. I've got a couple ideas, but I think I'm gonna go with Boudica, the chick that gave Rome nightmares. Uh, the Boudican Revolt is well known. She's kind of a mythological figure, but you talk about badass chicks. That was one right there. Queen Boudica was nobody to sniff at. Anyway, so I'm gonna see if Todd's gonna be available. If he's going to be available, I think we'll do what's the story tomorrow night. If he wants to be seen with me, but I think he's fine with it. Uh, then I'm gonna try to do a buy one back one. Um, and then that's gonna be Friday. Not sure what the theme of it will be. I'll uh, I'll have to post that later. Um, Saturday night, I want to try to do a love stream. It's going to be our favorite patriotic characters. Uh, I don't know. We'll see if how many people are available. But I moved that to from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Um, Try to get away from some of the over streaming. Don't think I succeed very well though. I still get overstreamed pretty bad. Um, but West Coast guys are available to be on more often, which is I love streaming with those guys. But also the Man Cave, Belmont Press's channel. It's a real fun show. He does it with Mr. Good Stuff, and they have a pretty consistent panel going on over there. Um, and it's about 6 o'clock. I think the last time I saw it was still at 6 o'clock. But that's the Man Cave. You can check out the Man Cave. It's a really cool, really fun show. Um, anyway, that's pretty much all I got today. If anybody's got anything else to promo, um, let speak now or forever hold your peace, because I need to get some sleep sometime. So anyway, but that has been. I'll go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you guys for coming. Sorry you guys late to the show that I'm kind of cutting out on you, but thank you for coming anyway. Thanks to the fluffiest chat and all of YouTube. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And that's all I got for today. Y'all have a good morning. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Hold on. Got one more comment. Comment. What we got? All right. Have a good day. All right. All right. Later, fellas.